Hello and welcome back to more Zero Escape Virtues Last War, where last time we saw puzzles in the crew's quarters, and today we will be continuing our adventures. And I know it's been a little bit of a jump since last episode, and the reason why is because, as is usually the case, the chunk of the game that takes place in between the first escape room post-chromatic doors and the first Nonary X game post-chromatic doors is basically exactly the same. They did things in a slightly different order in the fact that they actually went to the crew quarters first and they had to look around, but the base elements of that, which is being like, hey, Quark and Tenmyoji seem to know each other, or what's up with that? Or Clover and Alice know each other, what's up with that? And like all the fundamental base requirements, it's like they have an outline of base points they need to hit before you get to the first Nonary X room, or the first Nonary X game, and they run through all those, and it's just been the same. The only difference is that this time, Phi broke down what the prisoner's dilemma is, which is bizarre. I mean, I get why they have to have it just in case, but I've yet to meet a single person on planet Earth who doesn't know what that is, so I don't know. But point being, I skipped ahead a little bit, you didn't miss anything, so here we are, first Nonary X game, and let's just get this, or first Nonary X game of the signed order, I should say. Let's just get this underway, and I do have, and I already know what we're gonna do, because in case you don't know, we're in pursuit of the Alice ending, and in order to get the Alice ending, we need to pick Ally this round, which is not what Phi wants us to do, but that's a shame, because we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do the Ally, and then we're gonna have another story section, which is gonna be the same thing, so I'll skip past that, and then we'll jump into another puzzle room, or escape room, and then that'll set us on track to get the Alice ending. So, to recap, we're gonna do one more escape room today, and then tomorrow we will get the Alice ending. In theory. So that's the game plan. Let's get started. Ow. What? The hell? What?
Sigma.
Oh, she's... Okay, so... Wait, okay, so... oh my god. So, my brain, so yesterday... Okay, let me explain to you what just ran through my head. So, yesterday, when I recorded, the episode in the crew quarters... what I did is I stopped recording, and then I progressed through a few more dial boxes to see, is this the same or is it different? It's like, and then I did it, it's like, yeah, it's the same. So I kept pressing and unpressing the right control key to skip past the text, and I stopped a couple times to see if there was anything different, and again, nothing major. The only thing that was majorly different was their explanation of the prisoner's dilemma, so I thought, okay, this is kind of annoying. But I wanted to, so I didn't want to get to the... I didn't want to go too far because I didn't want to actually get to the screen where it says Ally or Betray, because you can't save on that screen, so I would be forced to pick an option, and then I'd have to explain what I picked after the fact. So I just, literally, I could have stopped on any goddamn text block. I'm not even kidding you. Any of them I could have said, yep, we'll stop here, we'll save here. I accidentally picked the one that is right goddamn before this, which I didn't even know was going to happen until right now, but... Because, okay, so, for more context, I got a comment right before starting this episode saying I would recommend not skipping straight to the Nonary game for the next episode. The path has a slight difference in events and you don't want to skip over it. And I was confused because I was like, no, it doesn't. It was the same. I hadn't gotten to this part yet, so, oh my god. So this is Phi communicating to us from a different timeline, I guess. Also, don't think I didn't see that game. I don't think I didn't see the thing where he was pointing... with the starry background or whatever, as if we're playing Phoenix Wright. So she's communicating us from a different time. That's gotta be what's happening right now. So that must have been one of the bombs that was beeping in the background. It showed someone holding the knife. What is going on?
Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me, so... Thank you, Sigma.
Ow!
Goodbye.
What? 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 What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
Oh, what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounds like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma, calm down. What are you talking about?
Ah,
What is it now?
my head.
Hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like I was going to
Are you
explode.
all right?
I think
Maybe
so.
you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on you. What? Sigma.
Of course, I shouldn't have worried.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. It had been real anyway. It was just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug that this me it seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had a stifle of bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? So this would be why they told me not to go through the cyan door then. This would be why. Because everything I read online said save the cyan door for last. This must be why. Holy hell. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. Just the Nonary Game was probably getting me more than Phi thought. I was tired, I was emotional. Hallucination was strange, but really was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? Interestingly enough, the thing I'm most curious about out of that entire montage was the Phoenix Wright pointing thing. I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Holy hell.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players.
My mind, my brain. What the hell is
And
that?
if you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally.
Which is what we
Makes
want.
sense?
So if you plan to pick ally, you don't even really need to go into the
I
AB
guess
room.
not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do.
Well, she wants us to
It's
vote
gonna
betray.
be Sigma, ally, or betray.
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose
Well, I
betray.
didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
Completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever, you still want to betray,
Yeah.
right? Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What do you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die. If our
What?
BP drops.
Yeah, we know. We've heard all this before. Come on. You've ever seen the line ask you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things? There's no way on earth. Ow. Yeah, there's this again. Wait, did you see it? Do you have some sort of premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
There's a lot of things wrong with him, but at this exact moment, he's telling the truth. This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain into food processor puree.
1 minute remains.
Yeah, we know.
It's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll
you're
do
gonna
it.
choose betray, right?
No, I am not. Yeah, no. Lots. You
All
tell.
right.
You're telling
it
the
away.
lies. You are
30
telling the lies,
seconds.
Sigma. We do have to pick betray to get the Phi ending. In fact, is that the only ending we can get, or can we also get the Sigma ending? No, the only ending we can. No, that's never mind. I lied. So the only ending we can get if we pick ally is the Alice ending. But Sigma and Phi's endings, which makes sense. Both are connected to picking betray here. So that's that. Anyway, I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I have ran over my options one last time. There's only one possible choice. Ally. Because we want the Alice ending. We're saving the Phi ending for last. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I am curious, like what would happen if I did go down a path where I haven't encountered a story lock yet? Or like if I haven't obtained the information I need for a story lock. I'm just curious, like, what would happen if it would just be a black screen, if it would just, if the game would crash, or if it would tell me, go screw off, go somewhere else, or if it would warp me back to the start of the game. I am curious, but for the sake of keeping the LP appropriately paced and a contiguous, fluent experience, I'm avoiding that for now. I might show it off at the very end of the series, but I'm more focused on keeping the pace consistent for the time being. And now we get to do the song and dance where they tell us all about how the Ambidex game, or how the new set of chromatic doors works. So
What the hell were you? Did you hear anything I said?
yeah, I was, and I
Then?
did. Well, I want to believe in
It's
Alice.
not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up? Siggy!
Of all the things we've heard in this game, I think I've heard this one line more than anything else. Siggy! Fido! Siggy! Fido!
What are you kids doing over there?
What are you kids doing over there?
About to announce the results.
Yeah, I've heard this spiel from Bunny Man about 1,000 times right now.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Siggy! Fido! Oy vey.
Let's get ready to rock!
Yeah, I'm just gonna bypass this. We've heard this all before. So just display the results. Okay. Ally. What did Alice do? That's tough. That's mega tough, actually. Well. Yikers. I did not. Didn't see that one coming. All right then.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check.
Yeah. Funny Bunny does the funny puns. Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
Now now Five's gonna be like, I told you so.
Anyone who thinks otherwise is an idiot.
Or someone who's trying to get your ending. Your ending. We did this for you to get your ending.
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Because we want to get the ending. Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for us if all of us choose
really?
ally.
All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice, and thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
Don't worry, Alice. We'll pick betray next time. I can personally guarantee you we will pick betray in the next AB game. Because we have to get your ending. That's the whole reason we're doing any of this bullshit. The only time throughout this entire game during which I've actually picked the AB game results based on what I actually wanted to do was in my first run through when we got the Clover ending. Everything else has just been me getting all the different endings. So I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi, and my hands had balled themselves in a fist, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group on the other hand seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
I'm stunned.
What?
Hey!
I'm absolutely shocked.
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points.
Who could have possibly foreseen this turn of
He
events?
said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke.
What?
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
What? Why would you? Quark, this is not the time for fun and games.
Was it joke?
Ha 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 ha! Funny, everybody laugh.
Man, you really had me going there.
Because let's be clear, Dio would and has done that before.
I really surprised you, huh?
Yes, you did.
So you really were planning to choose ally all along? Thank you.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that.
The irony.
I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between K-Clover and Tamioji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
And now commences the section where we're gonna skip past everything because we've already heard all the dialogue already.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
appears someone's a little bit bitter after, although he doesn't know Akane's dead yet, so, this is, oh god, oh, Tenmyoji, I'm so sorry.
Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh?
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Wait, obviously, okay, wait, could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
And yet you brought it up anyway. And now here we are, wondering about the finer details. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped
I
here?
have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
She's a spy.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. What is the detective look, Sigma?
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look
That's
like
fine.
one. Sigma, you never cease to amaze
In my
me.
line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No, she has nothing to do with my work.
Liar.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Liar. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
There's your first truthful statement of the day. A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
Yeah, approximately 20-something episodes long of a story.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because you're the only person in this room aside from Sigma whose ending we haven't gotten yet.
That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
Alright, Dio's working for a religious cult. Tenmyoji's actually Junpei, and he lost Akane because Akane was murdered by someone, and Sigma was kidnapped on Christmas Day, and his girlfriend's probably Phi, and he was knocked out by the noxious gas because he was writing a college paper on Christmas Day! Oh my god, the story makes no sense. But yeah, so there you go. Is that enough personal information for all of you? Oh, also he's
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji.
also Tenmyoji's Quartz
Who
grandfather.
are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Liar.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
I protect the galaxy from evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic
I'm a
Alliance.
circus ringleader.
Yeah. A ringleader.
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world.
That part might be true.
It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but
That part is also
my
true.
father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of
That's
our
the
tour
other
stops.
thing, is that, yeah, everyone has their own emotionally scarring backstory, but trying to tie it all together is incredibly tough. Okay, so, like, K's ending can be tied together with Tenmyoji, kind of, because K's father was the one who was working on the research facility that we're in right now, and Akane was going to talk to her, or talk to him, and she's his mother type, mother figure, I guess you could say. Dio is working for a religious agency. K is apparently Sigma from a different timeline or whatever. Like, everyone has their own little thing. Clover's the spy, Alice is the spy, Quark is Tenmyoji's grandson, Tenmyoji's actually Junpei, Dio's a religious cult person, K is Sigma. there was a trip to the moon. We're in a desert somewhere. There's a lot of things. Also, in case you forgot, because this game is insane, there's a pandemic as well in this game. So, tying all this together is gonna be a pain. Like, everyone has their own thing, like I said, but finding the links and the connections between them all is the hard part here.
I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember I was on my way home from school when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there
I guess
yet.
you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a
What
blank.
about Zero?
No
Do
idea.
any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. I guess can't really say for sure about cases. I haven't seen his Funny.
Just who is he anyway?
Until the unusual clues up, I don't think we got any way of knowing.
Come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance, what does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a really nice cover story. Alice, the spy. What about Quark? I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? Like, he's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
If it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna.
Funny, because I know nothing. I think she might be the only one out of all the characters whom I literally know nothing about. Like, I couldn't name you a single characteristic of her if I tried.
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
Right, that is true. That is that. We do know that because she did the scan on Quark and Akane. Right, there is that. Other than that, I got nothing.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say.
You'll find out when Akane...
Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Although, wait. Wait a minute, isn't Akane usually dead by this point? Wait a minute, hold on a second. How did I not think about this until now? I'm gonna go check my, my playlist. Yeah, Akane's usually dead by this. Hold on a second. She's not dead in this timeline. She's not dead, because every other time, I cannot believe I didn't realize this. Every other goddamn time, the only thing, the thing that happened every time we went back to the elevators was that we found Akane dead there. We didn't find it this time, and so we got the spiel about the prisoner's dilemma. So she's still alive. She's still alive in this timeline. Oh my god. And that would be why. Okay, I am so excited to find out how this all ties together. You have no idea how invested I am in this.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
Sure.
Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright? I honestly know about as much as you do. Liar. It's basically nothing. I hadn't really realized until I said it. I spent hours with Phi, yet I knew nothing about her except her name. I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. Like fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
And why did we talk about it?
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others
Where
then.
do you plan on going?
The only place we haven't gone
I
yet.
see. Right. Later, bro.
You did not just call me bro. Dio, we are not bros. We are the furthest thing from bros. We're anti-bros. Okay. Glad I didn't skip over that much. I didn't Because like I didn't fully skip the lounge dialogue. I just paced through it a little bit of time to see if there was anything I missed, and there wasn't. Good thing I didn't do that there, because that was actually story detail there. There was juicy meat in the story for that one. Now, will that be the case here?
Sigma.
I doubt it, but I'll try. We'll check anyway.
Perfect.
You guys, hurry! You need to come with me.
Has something happened?
Yes, I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Oh no, did I speak too soon?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll
Oh
understand
no.
when you see it.
Oh no, please don't
It's
tell me I
right
spoke
over
too
here.
soon.
Just follow me.
Please don't tell me I spoke. Please. I just got done saying about how Akane wasn't dead yet. Please don't tell me I spoke too soon. Please, no. Please. Oh! There's also that!
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? Hold it. We need to get the thing ready. Okay. Okay, so is this isn't everything we have. We have something on this page too, right? Okay, hold on. I need to move this to the other page. Give me a second. To make this a little bit more organized, I'm labeling them like this because we know there's gonna be at least 3 bombs, or sorry, at least 4 bombs. We have the bomb 1 code, we have the bomb 2 code. Sorry, we have the bomb 0 code, and we know that there's at least 4 total because this is number 3, and then there's 0, 1, 2, and 3. So we have this one. We have number 1. We have this, which I don't know what this is for, but we'll find out at some point. And then we have, I guess I can erase this now. We have the blue code, the long string of numbers that may or may not come in useful at some point. I just wanted to organize this a little bit more. So, problem. We don't actually have the bomb 3 code. We have no way to defuse it because we do not know what the code is. So, let's be careful around this, friends. And yeah, it's the one we saw in the premonition thing. Okay. Honestly, I never thought it'd be...
So, thank you, Sigma.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually kind of relieved because I really thought for a second that we were gonna find Akane's dead body after all, and my whole oh, she's not dead was gonna be for nothing. So I never thought I'd say it, but I'm actually happy that it wasn't that.
Goodbye.
Of course, it was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. It hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody. No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
Also, this begs a question. If it's right here, how has nobody found the bombs up until this point? With the amount of time... Wouldn't you have checked every square inch of this place when trying to solve the puzzles?
See?
No?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
It makes sense that Dio would be the one, because I'm guessing his mission was to come in here and disarm the bombs, because he's the one who had the number 0 code or whatever. So it makes sense he'd be the one to say that. No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives have appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments, we stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, we looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my trip...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened as she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
You mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's annihilation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle. one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Fine, nod and turn to Cork.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this?
Did you really think that explanation was gonna work for an elementary? He said anybody can explain it. But I mean, I say that as if I knew what it was when the context of this game's universe before she explained it. But like, if it's something that people know about, then anybody could explain it in a complicated way. It's trying to teach that to someone who's in elementary school. That was the problem here, Fi.
You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a...
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
And here's the cherry on top. There's 3 more of these bombs somewhere in this building.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that?
Well, I have 2 bomb codes, but the other 2 I've not found those yet.
It's enough to blow up a 10-story building.
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh? Wait till you find out about the number 0 bomb.
Yes, there's no way to know if this is the final bomb either.
That's why I said at least 4. It could be even more. But with how few enemies we have left to get, I doubt they're just gonna dump all the codes on me at once.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Where do you propose to move it?
No! Don't touch it!
Okay, so first off, if the explosion is that big, what exactly do you think moving it is gonna do? Second off, it's always a great idea it's gonna blow everyone up. It's very fragile. You know what we should do? We should touch it. That's a great idea. Dio, back at it again with his 200 IQ plays. Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I don't think he was thinking at all.
You got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
Like even if he didn't think that it would explode upon touching it, which is insane. What exactly was his plan? Where did he think he was gonna move it that would protect him when the explosion radius is that massive?
You're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Well, I have 2 codes.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password. But there's no keyboard or anything in the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So that's what his thing is. That's what Dio's briefcase was. That was the input device for the bombs. Okay. So now we know what Dio's mission was, which was to disarm all the bombs in the facility.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it. When you
yeah?
and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? When we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah, anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, what were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. You know, I just stayed behind the warehouse when you guys went off. Yeah, no one's buying that story. Not a single one of you is buying that story. Nobody believes you. Hey, where you guys give me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
No, out loud you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst line on the planet, they'd think it was insane. Well, someone say something, goddammit. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Miyoji, anyone else could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know whether the culprit is here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible. There's
Why?
no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI.
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero.
Here's that
fine
distinction.
with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
So here's the thing that's been going through my mind, is that Akane isn't dead in this timeline, and this is the only times thus far that we've found the bomb in here. Now, am I insinuating that Akane is the one who planted this bomb? No, because I don't know what motive she would have to do that, because blowing up the facility just kills us all in the process, which isn't something she would ever do. But maybe the other side of that is that she was trying to disarm the bombs, and I don't know. Maybe she did disarm them, and then Zero saw that she didn't stop her. I don't know. There's so many mysteries to this game. There are so many layers of just insanity. We got pandemics, we got Mars trips, we got religious cults, we got bomb deactivations, we got cloning, we got premonitions of things happening. This is too much. This is too much.
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fly and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. Well, that's not true. If that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Don't run through them all. You're gonna run through all. You're gonna run through them all one by one. All right. Great. No, why would Zero Senior go through all the trouble setting a bomb to make it seem more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad.
What
Press
is
the
it?
buttons on your bracelet.
Aw, is this for
We
real?
only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Well, that was certainly a lot of information. That was way different from the last time we had this little chromatic door break, or an intermission rather. It was basically the same across both the yellow door and the magenta door, but this time was way different. Like, we learned so much, or maybe we didn't learn so much, but it was still a lot more interesting than the other bullshit we had to go through. So, and we should still have time for an escape room. So, that's nice. We can still get through the next one. And again, to get the Alice ending, we need to go through the blue door. The green door is for Sigma's ending, and the red door is for Phi's ending. And here's 7 evil cringy X's back at it again, playing Don't Starve Together this time.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
Easy, we're going to the blue door.
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Yeah, you're gonna lay out our options. I don't really care, because we already know what we're gonna do.
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough, pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
Well,
1 minute.
we gotta go with Alice to get that ending. So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote is inside this thing, we're gonna have to figure
Which
something
one
else
do you
out.
want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C, I won 4 votes. We were almost out of time at endings, so I have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority.
10, 9, 8.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Yeah, we don't actually have a choice this time. We have to go to the blue door. With Luna, Alice, and I dash to the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up at the red door, and Phi, Doom, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
Yep, chromatic doors closing. Okay. Whew, this might be a bit of a longer episode, but I think we should still have time to go through both what we just went through and also solve it. We just gotta do some fast puzzle solving. So we're gonna go speed round here. Lightning fast puzzle solving time. You're not even gonna notice the difference. There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it? Excuse
Hey,
me.
What's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please. Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
I am so curious, because that's Alice. There's the thing of what happened to her father, but there's also like how she's alive in the first place, because the whole Ice 9 BS from the first game. One of the doors opened.
I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
There's so much this game. Like I can't adequately. What? Whoa! What? Well, this is a change of pace. This place is beautiful. Talk about the polar opposite of everywhere else we've been so far. Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
I remember the door said B garden or something. What's a B garden?
Probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this
I
metal.
feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
Oh yeah, this place is beautiful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
And it's very, very juxtaposed to everything that's happening inside. This must be the exit. Damn, well, so much for this being easy. Big surprise, Big Brain Sigma decided to try to brute force his way through yet another door.
Split up and look around.
Agreed.
let's get to it then. Okay, we're gonna be here all day, I swear. There's so much. This is the biggest escape room we've had to go through so far. I'm not even kidding, okay. Alright, well, the arrow's pointing in this direction. We're gonna have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful, you slip, you can fall into the stream. Clicking the blue arrow will move you from the current area to an adjacent one. Alright, we're over here now. I saw something on the bench over here. Can we grab this? Metal rod. We have acquired a metal rod. Okay, I also saw a shovel over here to the right. Can we get the shovel? Yes, we can. Okay, we have the shovel, and there's a key on the ground here. Huh? There's something next to my foot. The bronze key. Great. Okay. So, can we... there was something on the ground. Can we... There's a mushroom very conspicuously placed right here. Can we dig this out of the ground? A red spotted mushroom. I think I'll try digging here. Okay, I was expecting maybe the the mushroom itself, not a box with a silver lid, but alright. Okay. Is there anyone else we can use to shovel? I don't see anywhere. I mean, well, it doesn't hurt to check. Let's check to see if there's anything we can find. Maybe right here? I could zoom in here. Looks like the dirt's been piled up in a few places. There's green moss growing in the top too. I think the amount here is higher than those because someone took a bunch of dirt and piled it up here. Well, can I? Oh wait, I don't have that. I don't have the. I thought I had the shovel equipped. Okay. Can I dig here? I was allowed to zoom in on this very specific piece of ground. Can I do it? Aha! Aha! So we have a box with a bronze lid and a bronze key, and we have a metal rod, which doesn't mean anything. So we gotta find a silver key. Is the next thing we gotta find. Okay. So where? Good God, there's so much. There's so much. Okay. Does anything in the potted plants? Just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it at all. Wait, don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in the mailbox? Yeah, we never did that. When I was a kid, we never bothered to. That just seemed like such an easy thing, because it's like, if that's the thing that everybody does, then everyone, if someone actually wanted to break into our house, then they'd be like, hey, people like to keep their spare keys under the flower pot or under the rug or under the welcome mat. Let's search these areas, try to find it, and then, oh, look at that, they're in your house. Like, we just never did that. It seemed like such a stupid thing to do. But maybe we were just weird. I don't know. But sure enough, there's a silver key underneath the flower pot. Because, of course. Okay, what else can we? There's something lying on the ground over here. Is it over here? It's a paprika. No, it's a pepper, probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Oh, huh. Why is that split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in there? Oh, yeah. Let me take a look. We got a yellow coin. Great. I do like getting yellow coins. Okay, great. What else? There's something over there, and there's a... Is that a chain? No, that's not. I thought that was a chainsaw. It is not a chainsaw. It is a metal detector. And this... It looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mrs. Ego Iris. I don't... That's probably an anagram for something else that I'm not going to bother trying to decipher right now, because I guarantee you it's going to be something we don't quite have the way to figure out yet, so I'm just going to... We're going to leave this here for now. What? Well, that's what it says. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. So what does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. You see this? It looks like there's a key holding on there at the bottom. You're right. Okay, well, we're gonna leave this alone for now. Is there anything else? There's a bunch of flowers down here. Can I dig? I'm just gonna try digging everywhere I possibly can. You're gonna dig up the skunk cabbage? Poor thing, it's never done anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. Anything? Aha! A box with a golden lid. Okay, so we have 3 boxes right now. So is there anywhere else we can dig up? There's a bench here. I think we've hit all the major spots. Oh, so the gold key, metal scale. All right, we have the gold key and we have a small knife. Okay, so does that mean we have all the keys we need? We have the bronze key, the silver key, and the gold key. So can we just combine these with the boxes to open them? Okay, we got that. We'll combine the silver key with the silver box, or the silver lid or whatever. And then we combine the bronze key with the bronze box. And then can we combine these pieces together like this? We can. Okay, then we'll combine this with this. Okay, we have a completed paper with dots. Now, what can we use this for? I have absolutely no idea. Is this indicative of the locations of something in the garden, maybe? Does it line up with where the tomatoes are, maybe? You said to think there's something there. So do you want me to use the metal detector to search there? Because you said you think there's something there. Maybe we should go take a closer look. Okay, let's go take a closer look. Does this... we can't get an angle that allows me to actually look at it, I don't think. Oh, the metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. Alright, grab it. Okay. Did it react to any of the others? No, just this one. Here you go. Okay. We have a freshly picked tomato. Sure, okay, is there something in the tomato? Is that why we have the knife then? So we can use the knife on the tomato to cut it open and see what's inside? Aha, okay, so we have a yellow coin and a red coin. So let me guess, we have to use the metal detector on all the different food items. What haven't we checked yet? There's gotta be... I guess we can just check the other ones here, right? Let's check down here. Yep, it's beeping something. This one's reacting to the onion. Alright, dig it up. The only one that got a reaction. Okay, we got an onion, and then before we cut it open, we're gonna check over here to see if there's anything. The metal detector's reacting to this one. Okay, so we got it. Okay, so we have a cucumber, an onion, and a tomato. So let's get the knife and cut open all the different pieces of. There we go. And then go back to get the knife. Use it against the onion. Okay, we have a white coin, a green coin, a red coin, and a yellow coin. We got a lot of coins. And I have no idea what we're supposed to do with this. This doesn't help me at all. Okay, so it's the grass patch for the... Oh, this was telling me where to dig. That's what it was. Okay. I was just digging in random locations. And apparently this thing was telling me where to dig the whole time. Okay, well, I mean, not random locations, but I was digging based on where I thought things, because this is a very conspicuous patch of grass. I was just digging in everywhere I thought I could dig, and then apparently it was telling me the whole time that that's where I had to go. Okay. Do you think maybe we have to use the coins on the scale to try to balance them out? I see something hidden in the pond over here. It looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic in the bottom of the pond. A lion? Yeah. It's like a lion, alright. Okay. I wouldn't have gotten that, but sure. This is a balance scale. You can use it to weigh things. It can help you tell if things that look similar have different weights. Like those 4 coins, for instance. Aha! That is what we have to do. Okay, so we have to... I'm guessing we have to get the coins to balance them out. Okay. So let's just try this good old-fashioned Professor Layton. Let's see... Okay, so these weigh more. Okay. So... Can I... I'm guessing I don't have a limit to how many times I'm actually allowed to use this. I guess we'll just, so let's, do we have to get this to balance out? Because if so, what if I just switch these around like this? Will this balance? Okay, so, is that it? Did we win? Did we do it? I don't, what are we trying to... Hold on, what? Ah, what the hell? What happened? What? They just flew everywhere. Do you think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the skill more than 5 times, it triggers this spring, which makes the whole thing shake. It'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you've reached 5 times. Alright, we need to pick up all the coins. That's bizarre. Well, now I got the coins. But what am I supposed to... You can press the check button on the scale to compare the weight to the coins placed on it. Once you finish weighing them, press the... So do I just need to... Oh, I didn't want to back out. I pressed the right button by accident. It went ever again. I guess we can't just take our time here. We'll give you 2 more tries to figure this out. Okay. We're gonna have to take over. Okay. Scale my brake. Got it. Okay, so... Clearly, we're not supposed to actually do anything here. By which I mean that there isn't a solution to be had. Because we balanced it out, and it didn't do anything. So now I'm thinking we just have to figure out which of the... what the actual order from heaviest to lightest is, so we can use it later. So with that in mind, we know that white and green weigh more than I just said white when looking at yellow. Yellow and green, way more than white and red. So let's just wipe the slate clean. So we put these here and these here. Are these gonna? All right. So white and green are. So it looks like yellow and white are probably about the same. Because they were both even. They were about. Okay. So hold on. Let's just put. They even out the scale when we put them against it. So let's see which one of these weighs more. Okay. So yellow weighs more than white, so we'll put them like right. Oh, I can't rearrange the order. That's dumb. Okay, so does green weigh more than red? Okay, so green weighs more than red. And which of these weigh more? Okay, so it's green is the heaviest, yellow second heaviest, then white, then red. How many times have I used the scale so far? I wasn't counting. I used one to do white and green against yellow and red. I used one for doing yellow and white. I used one for doing green and red. So that, I think, we're just gonna back out. Because I think, unless I'm just an idiot and I'm not realizing what we have to do here, we are figuring out the weight of coins. You can leave the scale on it. Okay, so yeah, so that's all we had to do was just figure out the weight of the coins. And now I've got the coins. Okay, so that's all we had to do. But how do we use that information to our advantage? I have no idea. Like, actually, okay, so let's. So what do we have left? What do we have to work with? We have a metal rod, and that's it. We don't have anything else to work with here. So, I guess we'll just. Is there anything? I didn't want to interact with the scale. No, I didn't want to. No, back out. Just yeah, it's gonna fly everywhere. Okay, great. Stop messing around. Did you finish weighing all the coins? Next time we'll look at it with you. You've played the skill making 4 times. Did you try one more time? The difficulty with... Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I do not want to do that. Okay. Do not want to do that. Now I've got the coins. Okay. So I'm trying to open the drawer. Whoa, wait. I just need to deselect the coin. There we go. Okay. So let's combine this with the other piece because I was trying to open the drawer, but it kept opening the... It kept activating the mini game. Okay, we have a lever handle. What can we use the... What can we use the lever handle for? Is there is there anything that we can interact with? I mean, actually, wait. Let me look at this again. It does... Okay, can I... Hold on, let me just drag this around. Hold on. Stop looking at it. Okay, I think that matches the symbol that we saw. Stop opening the inventory. Just go all the way back. Okay, go back here. And then here. Is it here? Go all the way back to the beginning. I think this matches the symbol we saw on the wall over here. Yeah, it does. It matches it perfectly. Okay, let's put this in. Open it up. And what's inside? Oh. Not what I expected. Looks like the light went up there went down. Maybe the light was sort of surrogate sun. And if that's the case, it didn't just get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in switching from night to day. Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark. Well, that probably went into the pond we saw earlier that Alice said looked like a lion. So we'll go check. Oh, there's a star over here. There's a blue star over here and a pink star or purple star. Okay, is there anything else in the water that I'm missing? Blue star there, purple star there, yellow star there, red star over there. Okay, hold on. What's the point of all this? Hey, look at that. Are these stars? Yes, they are. Maybe the idea was that when the night falls, the stars come out? Okay, but how do we use that to our advantage? Oh, we just have to... I was gonna say we just have to follow the stream, but that's what we're doing right now. So it was a purple star, a blue star, a yellow star, a green star, and then the big red star. Star showed up once night fell. Wonder if there's some significance to that. Okay. I have no idea. The only thing I can think is that maybe we have to interact with this over here some way. It's too dark to tell what's going on. Okay, fine. We'll change it back to daytime. This is true. Yeah, just go back over to flip the lever back to daytime. Flip it back. Okay. So I know what all the stars are, but how do we use them? Like, how do we use? The only thing we haven't interacted yet in this room is this over here. Does this do anything? There were 3 buttons on the panel. What do they do? If I push them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific. Oh wait, the Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing we have. It's okay. Left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. Okay, okay. Left, right, right, left. I said left, middle, 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 right. I said right. It reset when I backed up, didn't it? God damn it. Okay, hold on. Do it again. Left, 2 rights, another left, 2 middles, and then 1 more right. What does that do? Aha! I knew there would be a secret behind the waterfall. I actually didn't, but it's the common trend in video games to hide secrets behind waterfalls. Okay, waterfall stopped. I guess it was this waterfall control panel, because of course it was. So now, what goes in here? Ah, the coins. Red goes here, white goes here. How convenient is it that they're in the exact order we need? And then this does what? What's that noise? I sounded like something unlocking. Ow. Okay, so here's the screen. The screen inside of it. Okay, okay. I remember. Don't worry. I remember. Okay. I remember. Okay. We saw the purple star, the blue star, the yellow star, the green star, and then it was the big red one. Yeah! There we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Awesome. Solved it. Good work. Go look at the screen. Okay. Moon, moon, sun. What? Wait, this is the safe password. Okay, but what about the secret? What about the secret one? Press the start button in the correct order. We don't have a. We don't have a. Huh? That's odd. Huh? What's wrong? I thought you already saw this one. Yeah, but I just have a feeling there's something else to it. Well, I mean, there's no other correct password. Unless... Wait. What? Okay, so this is extremely obscure. But they weren't all the same size. The purple one was really small, the blue one was really big, the yellow one was like mid-size, the green one was even smaller, and then the red one was massive. So, what if we, because we had to use the coins from lightest to heaviest, what if we try to do this? We'll try to do it lightest to heaviest, and then we'll try to do it heaviest to lightest, or smallest to biggest, biggest to smallest. So we'll try green, purple, yellow, that's the wrong blue. Green, purple, yellow, blue, red. That didn't work, but I'm not gonna go up yet. We're gonna try, well, let's try red, blue, yellow, purple, green. Yeah! Okay! That's extremely obscure and a little esoteric, but also kind of clever if you notice it. You did it! So check out the screen. Star, moon, star. Okay, so we got both safe passwords. Alright, let's back up. Let's go. We can get out of here now. Go back over here to the safe. Open up. Yeah, just get me to the screen where I can put the passcode. Passcode? Passcode. First up, we got star, moon, and star. I can't wait to read all the gold files. I mean, it'll be meaningless after we beat the game because if they're truly spoiler stuff, then it'll be everything we already know. But I'm still curious to see how spoilery there are. Now let's open it up one more time. Moon. I said moon, moon, and sun. Open it up. Now we'll get the key we need to get ourselves out of here and continue on with the rest of the game. Okay. What do we got? We got another map, because of course we got another map. We got the moon card, because of course we got another moon card. And we got... Now this is new. Some kind of diagram? It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Oh well, let's forget about it for now. Nevada test sites, rhizome 9. You can always come back to it later. IB equals immune body, so this is stuff related to the pandemic, probably. What's the radical 6? IG equals immunoglobulin. Let's look at notes. It says IG equals immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin? What's another word for an antibody? You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yes, so what is it supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. The only thing left is this key. Okay. Pick up the key. There we go. Back out. What are we waiting for? We're not waiting for anything. We're just gonna go up here, use the key on the lock, instead of trying to brute force our way through like you always do. And there we go. Here's our escape. That room was freaking phenomenal. That might be the best room yet. That might have been, and it's not just because it was in a really pretty environment. That was really, really clever puzzle solving. That was awesome. Except for the stupid coin. The coin balancing, not the mechanic itself, but just the fact that it would spring you off. Whatever, that was annoying, but whatever. Okay. This episode was really good. Okay, we learned so much today. That'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to catch on tomorrow for some more Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Goodbye.